I feel like I'm live now. I feel like I am broadcasting in the manner that I'd like to, so I think I'm going to continue. And what's interesting is I am also streaming across Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So hopefully it works in the way that it's supposed to work. Um, yeah. So we're starting to get into this natural language processing mumbo jumbo stuff. It is fun. Good stuff. There is a lot of work at hand. Um, and so the good thing is that I am in Anaconda. And so it is already souped up. I mean, batteries included. I typed import NLTK and it spit out what it needed to. And here are the books that are being imported. Now, what's interesting is that I didn't even realize all the different books, but we got the Wall Street Journal, Monty Python. What about that book of Genesis, right? And so text 3 is the entire book of Genesis. And so I guess one thing we could do is, let's see, just add a couple cells real quick. I don't even know if this thing will run without me reloading it again. Yep. So let's boot her up. Let's run that cell. Okay. We'll run him. Yep. And let's run him now. Okay, yeah, indeed. The book of Genesis is on deck. And what if we were to run this type of code for this? And instead we'll use text 3, and the concordance will actually, it's such a gigantic word. Like, what the, like, concordance? that's like a word that, like, you need to search up Google for, you know. An alphabetical list of the words present in a text, usually with citations of the passage in which they are found. Oh, wow. Okay. That makes good sense. All right. So let's get back to where we were then. So if we do concordance with text 3 using only the word God, in the book of Genesis, God appears 231 times. And we have all of them listed out here. What if we were to do the word Adam? Adam was used in Genesis. Her name was Eve because she was the mother of all living things. Wow. Okay. So Adam appears 18 times in the book of Genesis. I just like how precise this is. There's a level of preciseness that is very, very refreshing. Let's make sure we're broadcasting in, hold on YouTube as well, on the channel, actually. Because it may not be doing it. Ah, okay, hold on. Here we go. So again, DataBeast is a name that some of you may remember. What we're going to do is see if we can see if that will actually spin it up. It says it's sending data, but is it really sending the data in the way that it's supposed to? Yeah. I think that's the problem there. I really don't know. Alright. I guess we'll work on this. It's sending the data, but the stream isn't working for YouTube, but it is on Twitch. It's going to be nice to be able to stream in multiple places at the same time, though. I like that idea. Yeah, so anyway, there are different types of plots and things that we can plot on. What if we did plot 3 and then we were to look at the dispersion between Adam and Eve, the mother of all living things. Nothing. Let's add the word God. No dispersion. I'm wondering if I even defined my outset there. Well, that's something that I'll have to look at carefully. All right. Something tells me I should have I should have put this on a different cell, on a different line. So the plan right now is just to work on language processing, accessing text. We're going to look at the corporal. We are going to look at the lexical. Um, and then we're also going to look at processing raw data, raw text. Okay. And so, yeah. I also feel like it'd probably be good to have a little bit of music as well. So let me add that now. We'll start here. Actually, I got something better. How about this? This is a little bit more techy. So this wouldn't work then. If I can't even open or import your... So I'm going to need... I see what I'm going to need right now. I have to import URL open. And I don't want this to get too complicated, so... I don't know why that sounded so like creepy. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's listen to something else. Switch it up a little bit. So basically I need to import this so that we can open up books as a text file, work with text data. Now the problem is that it's showing that it should already be in the system under a module. So when I first did from your lib, alright, so let's see why that's not working. So it might be better if I do lib 2 maybe? You import your lib open. So now, so if your lib is in there, I should be able to do um, okay, we have another. They're making this so much more complicated. This one thing we're going to have to figure out is if the Eurolib has that module of opening, because we're going to need that. So let's go into that. So it seems like it has this function, but for whatever reason, it's not opening, huh? It could be because of this URL is no good. That's the problem. That is the dang on problem. Let's find another book. Let's choose The Prince. I don't even know the name of that book. No, man, if we're gonna do it, let's call it The Call of the Wild. So that's more like it. But I actually didn't even save it into the area that I wanted to. Crap, so I'm gonna have to run it again. Let's call it raw. And what we're going to do with raw is we're going to look at the type of data it is, and then we'll do the lens of it, which will tell us how many words it has. Well, let's run that first. It's so picky. Just bytes. Alright. What about the lens now? 200,000 words. We're finally getting somewhere. What if we were to list out the first 75 characters? Sure. So, I mean, if we were actually to go to this website, just get a feel for what this is actually going to look like. That's the book. And if we look at view the source, here's literally the book. Entire book. So we probably could have it read to us, which would be kind of nice. That'd be pretty dope. Just write a quick little Python program that just make it read.
Here's what I found.
But we're not going to do that. That's not what we're up to. So what they're saying is, if you have the raw, so I'm going off of this book called Natural Language Processing with Python. It's a good book. So what they're talking about is, when you have it in the raw form, it's best to tokenize it. So you have to go through the tokenization, which will actually take the words and separate them out. And so we basically will have to do this tokens and we're going to tokenize raw. Did I not run that? So I guess what they're saying now is that raw has certain byte objects, and it's not all strings, and it has to do with these backslashes and stuff like that. So we'd have to, raw has to be snipped a little bit, so that we can kind of tokenize it, which would put each word in a list, which would be pretty important. Um, yeah, but I don't get why it even has that though. Like if we were to list raw, it's all right. Let's see if we can remove all of the backspaces, R and ends, and I don't know. It's going to be too complicated. They're everywhere. I don't get. So for apostrophe and for commas, and are they kidding me? So, well, we're gonna have to use a different raw file. I mean, we could easily remove all of this crap. Um, but why should we? It'd be too much work to do that. It seems like it could still do it though. It should still be able to do it. What if we shortened it? I know this is. What if we did just to keep the train moving? So mate, sir, man, working on some other stuff right now. You know what I mean? Doing some natural language processing, and uh, The problem is I wanted to tokenize this raw text file, but it has some byte-like patterns in the file. What I'm going to do is subset this. So let's call it, yeah, we'll call it, what if I did raw, um, I'm going to call it set equals raw 75. And then set. Okay? And let's do 375. Let's do it 575. Let's see. 6. No, it was fine. It was fine just like that. So now we have set. So let's try to tokenize set and see what happens. Nothing. It's because of these byte-like structures that's in our set. And we saw it. Let's delete this one. Right here. Really bizarre. So we're running into a problem that we're not supposed to have. But there should be a way. Let's see if there's a command to remove byte-like structures. How to strip. Well, I wonder if this is going to do anything. And it still looks to be exactly the same. I took it. It finally freaking took it. That's huge. It did it. Okay. I almost forgot what we were doing now. Let's look at the type of variable tokens is. It's a list. Let's look at the lens of it. Shouldn't be that many in the list. It should only be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Let's list it out. Not bad. The call of the there it is. So we've tokenized it. We got to get rid of that. We should pop out the first one. We should pop that out. So it's I don't even remember the right command for that. Yeah, we popped them out. Let's store that. It's the new tokens. Yeah, let's go. It's cleaned up now. So I mean, what are we really going to do with all that? There's a command that you can take all of these and concatenate them back together. So if we went with tokens dot collections, let's do text equals and now we can just say, hey, let's list out the text. And look how it's brought together. Okay. It's tiny though. We didn't do this to the whole entire text. Oh, I like this next example. So if we were to get a raw file from the internet on an HTML page, we could use a command that will clean it up for us automatically. That's kind of cool. So it doesn't really matter where we get our text. If it's online already, we could pull it from online and clean it up pretty quickly. There's even ways to extract text from PDF, Word files, and other binary formats. It's pretty cool. It's good to know. So the idea is get the raw data, tokenize it, create it into text, and then normalize the words to build the vocabulary. And that's the whole pipeline. Let me show you. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. I can't believe it's already 9 something. Yeah, I mean, we can snatch data from RSS feeds. I mean, this is some real hacking stuff, you know. Anywhere, if it's a website, or we can pull it down, process it. Um, Eventually, we're going to get into analyzing the meaning of the sentences. Okay. Because when we get into the sentiment, the sentiment analysis reports and stuff, we have to be able to understand what was written down. And here's where the machine learning comes in. When we're feature building, the features that are most pertinent to make predictions, sentence structure, extracting info from the text, learning to classify the text. Okay. Natural language processing is running in the background of a lot of things. And we're not really aware of it. And the artificial intelligence, this is how it works. This is how a robot will be able to understand our language when it's spoken or read to. It goes through a natural language processing mechanism. And the robot does all of these things, all at the speed of light, or the speed of electricity through copper. Yeah, some of these questions are just great. And here's the supervised classification. We feed it the input, feature extract, figure out the features that, you know, are most influential. These are like, you can think of these as the column headers. Machine learning algorithm will have a model, and we're going to do the whole thing again, but this time for our predictive values. And it's going to label them in certain categories. And this is how we're able to determine if a comment was good or bad without ever having to look at it. So we train it, retrain it, and then we make some predictions, and we tune it. They have an example here, which is pretty cool. I like this example, how they use this. It was just a bunch of names. And you had to predict whether or not it was a male or female name. And the thing about it is, male names and female names have differences and they have things in common. A group of male names end in a certain way. Okay, look at this. We saw that male and female names have some distinctive characteristics. Names ending in A, E, and I are likely to be female, while names ending in K, O, R, and S and T are likely to be male. Let's build a classifier to model these differences more precisely. So there could be a natural language processor running based on your name. They can predict what your gender is with a high degree of accuracy. Really interesting stuff. If we pull this out, let's look at the names. Yeah, I actually want to see the entire word list. How about this? I'm gonna run this code. Names is equal to name mel for names and names. Where's that mel.txt? Okay, there we go. Nothing. We're going to shuffle the names. So we randomized the names just now by putting them together. Really interesting stuff. The names is a list, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Seems like there was a lot more females. It's pretty good stuff, though. Yeah, I think I might probably stop here. I'm getting super tired now. But I think the key, I also might play chess in the morning. I don't even know if I qualify for it. I know I qualify for the bullet on Sunday. Am I in the Elite Blitz tomorrow? No. Oh crap, I'm not. I never signed up. Yeah. So I'll probably just stream on Sunday. Yeah, I forgot to sign up for the Elite Blitz. Now my rating is just too low. It's 21 something. And I'm too tired to try to fix that. What, 2145? Oh crap. Super low. Yeah. I mean, I probably could. It's just too tiring. And it's not worth it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get to... Oh, really? Dang. He's up a full rook. That's incredible, man. I'm so tired right now. I am drained. The data stuff it was just draining. But it's a nice little book. I mean, I figure I should be able to get to that book. Uh-oh. What is he gonna do? No, that doesn't really work. Yeah. I don't think he realizes that I'm actually streaming, because I'm not streaming the lead chess. Plus, he's just moving too slow. Yeah, this was the dagger. Oh, that was unrated? Oh, crap. I did all that for an unrated match? Yeah, that was a nice win, huh? Thanks, man. Up. Yeah. I probably could get back to 2200 really quick, but I'm just too tired. It's mate. Yeah, that was brutal. But he actually had this. And that would have been, that would have hurt. I don't know what I would have played. I mean, I probably would have tried to just bail out and take that, check, and then he takes back and I take back, and some weirdness like that. But oh, his knight is here. Yeah, I don't know what I would have played. I'm gonna play until I lose. Uh, let's just play regular. Oh, he's got problems. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna handle this. This is a huge threat. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's the initiative. He resigned. Yeah, he didn't want to. I mean, it wins a peace. For crying out loud. So I think the coding, the programming, and the natural language processing, it really um, sharpens you. It refreshes your memory on it, and um, it's healthy stuff. This was a good move by me. I really like that move. I really like my move there. He couldn't do nothing about it. If he tried, he would have gotten hurt. I'm gonna play here. Ah, mm-hmm. Yeah, this seems. Let's play this. Oh, what the heck am I doing? All right, at least I have that open file right now. That's got to be worth something. This would be nice. He just missed it. How strong. Because if he takes, I'm in. I am in. And it's a double attack on his bishop, so. I mean, I can even push to threaten the mate. Depending on where he comes, where he rolls back to. Yeah, I think pushing wins. Depending on where he puts his king. I gotta take. See, this push right here is winning. Yeah, I can just get another queen. Running out of time though. That's the only thing about this. Oh, he ran into it. He wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, you would think he saw that. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, I was too slow. I should have had that game, huh? That was weird. And then look, I lose all the hard-working points. Sunday's going to be the one to join. Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be playing in the Elite Bullet. So that one's in 35 hours. That should be fun. So we have our set. It's randomized with male, female. We take about, we'll train with about 60%, and then 40% we'll test, and we'll see how accurate our model is. And if we can predict it, we have an idea based on their name, just their first name alone. We'd probably have to tune our variables to create a better model. But something tells me that it never streamed. It said upcoming. And the darn stream is already over. It's really unfortunate. Because of this service, um, and it's probably because of the stream key. Some kind of stream key issue. So. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Yeah, I did. I have to manage my time better. I do. I'm just not conscious of it. It slips every time. So I really have to. I think it's a mental thing. I have to manage it better because if I knew my time was running low, I just could have played faster, like I do in certain games. But I just lose track of time. I'm so into the game. So when I first learned chess, we used to play without a clock. And so whenever I'm really playing, I don't think of time. It's too bad though. Alright, man. Adios, man.